live? Well, not really live. All right, welcome to the May 16th Town Board meeting. If we could have Eric Bigler, could you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Surely. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And we have Pastor Jerry Halpin from North Shore Christian Church in Riverhead. Would you like us, Pastor, stand, sit?
I'll stand, it would be great.
Stand would be fine, okay.
Would you bow your heads with me? Father God, we thank you for this night. We thank you for these men and women that are here. And Lord, as they serve our community, we ask that you continue to guide them with your wisdom. We thank you for their service to each of the individual homes. And as they lead, as they protect, may you give them the sight to see the things that need to be changed, the things that need to be guided. And Lord, we especially ask that you protect Sean and Jody and George and John and James, that you give them the wisdom to lead our community as you have for so many years. And Father, we thank you for their guidance and their leadership here in Riverhead. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Hold on there. Wait a minute.
Thank you.
Oh, he knows. I got my suit jacket unbuttoned for this. Pastor Halpin loves it when people hug him.
You missed it.
Right here. Wait, no, come on for the camera. Right here. Right here. There you go. Right there. Everybody, if you could give Pastor Halpin a hug, that would be wonderful. Jerry, thank you, Pastor. Thank you very much. He's running away.
We left this with us.
You're not jumping back over?
I didn't make it over there. Watch me get
No,
hurt.
that was,
You made it that time.
that would have been devastating. This guy's very hopping the walls. Wow. Yeah.
Mitch Freeman, he's writing that down. Town supervisor hops the wall. That's it. Going on 46, I can still take that wall. Where are we? John.
All right, I just want to make a motion that we approve the minutes of the May 1st, 2012 meeting. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
The minutes are approved.
Okay, Diane, you want to do reports?
Sure. Got quite a few. For tax receiver, total tax collection to date, May 2nd, $69,988,799.19. For tax receiver, total tax collection to date as of May 10th, $72,513,325.95. Also for tax receiver, total utility collection report for April, $243,104.58. Town clerk monthly report for April, $8,308.55. Building department monthly report for April, $40,783. The sewer department submitted their discharge monitoring report for April, and the police department submitted their monthly report for March. And the town of Riverhead 2000 annual financial report was submitted. Under correspondence from Sue Hansen, she sent a series of emails to town board members regarding the Riverhead Animal Shelter, shelter volunteers, and Henry, a dog at risk in the shelter. Do you want me to read through the special permits that are?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
You go right through and
Okay.
then we'll go to town board.
Pending town board approval, the applications that have been submitted under special permits. Group for the East End, Peconic Estuary Community Day on June 2nd. Riverhead Foundation for Marine Research and Preservation, a 5K run for the Ridley, October 20th. Peconic Bay Medical Center Annual Carnival and Fireworks, Route 25A in Wading River, July 4th through the 7th. Garden of Eve Annual Farm Festival, September 29th through 30th. Church of the Harvest Community Day, Riverfront Parking Area, July 28th. And the bid submitted, I think, was a total of 5. The classic car shows, Thursday nights, May through June. The Antique Market and Fair, June 2nd. Independence Day celebration with fireworks, July 3rd and 4th. Oldies concert, July 21st. Country Western concert, August 3rd and 4th. And I think that's it.
Okay, we have any town board reports?
No.
Okay, then we have 4 public hearings tonight, 7:05 having arrived. We're going to open a public hearing, consideration of a local law, amending Chapter 48 entitled Beaches and Recreation Centers of the Riverhead Town Code
Jim, you want to talk to us about this?
Well, this is basically including to try to codify the creation of our dog parks in the town of Riverhead. Riverhead is finally erecting their first dog park, and we're trying to include that in our code. At the time when it was done, the code was looked at extensively, and I guess a lot of the corrections were made throughout it that to bring it up to today's standard. But I think there's some language that isn't clear. I think we're going to hear from Eric in a minute. But basically it's to allow, to legalize dog parks and to allow our residents to take their dogs, which will be permitted, to be off-leash in the dog park area. That's basically what it's for.
Okay, thank you. Does anybody wish to be heard on this matter? Not seeing any? Oh, there's Eric. Eric, how you doing?
Hey, hi.
State your name.
Hey, hi.
Name's Eric Biegler, 110 Park Road, Riverhead. This is looking at the amendment to Chapter 48 of the Town Code. I looked through the amendment, and I just want to make some comments to it. I don't want to get into maybe a legal debate of it. Maybe you guys just take my comments and kind of read through it and take a look at it, and then maybe go back and see if you could brush it up a little bit. This is dealing with recreation centers and beaches. I think as we introduced some changes into this town code, we've really changed the name of the town code. It's not just dealing with beaches and recreation centers, it's actually dealing with public bathing beaches, recreation centers and facilities, parks, playgrounds, and dog parks. I believe that that is what the name of the chapter should state.
You're probably right.
Okay, since that is what we're addressing in this entire chapter. Moving next down on the town code, it starts right off with Article 1, use of designated beach. I think that should be moved. I think Section 48-1 is the first section of the code, and it starts off with definitions.
That's correct.
These definitions apply to all parts of the code, not just the Article 1 use of the designated beach.
Should almost be use of designated recreation facilities.
No, the first article, Sean, it really deals with articles or chapters 48-2 to 48-11-1, which really pertains to driving motor vehicles on the designated, what we're determining as a definition of a designated beach front, not a recreation or swimming area. So those articles, 48-2 to 48-11-1, all pertain to the codes, violations, permits of driving on the beach. It has nothing to do with parks, dog parks, or bathing beaches. So if you read the whole code, you'll see that. While you're reading the code, you might want to look at 48-7B and 48-79, or 48-9. They're contradictory of each other.
We're not.
I know, it's a
We're not
sidebar.
amending that
It's a
section.
sidebar, but take a look at it because
Right.
it does contradict each other. It has two different expiration dates on the permit for driving on the beach.
All right, so,
But now
let me
let's
just-
continue.
Wait, hold on, because we have the synopsis that was in the town paper. I don't have the whole section, so 48.
You said 48-2,
48-7B and 48-9 are contradictory to each other.
Okay, well, we can adopt this and then.
Absolutely, it's just a sidebar while I'm making a comment. While we're looking at changing this code, we might as well look at doing it right. I believe 48-9 should be stricken, but that's just my opinion.
yeah.
What's 48-9 say?
It says that that the driving on the beach permit expires at Memorial Day, at Labor Day. At Labor Day.
It's Memorial Day to Labor Day is what it says.
Right, but that's the driving on the beach, that's supposed to be full year.
That is, yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
so just take a look at it. It's not part of this discussion. I'm glad that you've moved in 48-3, the insurance regulations up from $10,000 to $25,000. Things have gotten more expensive, so it's
Well,
good.
that's basic liability.
Right, good. But who's checking that is just a note.
Well, you can't get insurance, that's the minimum insurance you can get.
Okay, great.
We just brought it up to where.
Very good. We're now moving to Article 2, which is really what has made a lot of changes. And in Article 2, what I'm suggesting we have done here is we've introduced parks, playgrounds, and dog parks into an article that really starts to address parking permits. And if you read a little further down, first, let me stop you. 4812, at the last sentence, it's referencing code 18-13. I think that's a typographical error. It should be 4813.
Yep, you're right.
I feel like Sal. But under 4813, if you
can
read
fix
that
that.
part of it,
Hold on, we can fix that. We want to adopt this, so we can open the dog park and go back. The dog park probably has no business being in the beach code, is what I'm gathering from this.
kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Right.
but at least let's get this on the books so we can have the dog park.
I actually have no comment about the dog parks or the dog park permits. It's just by introducing dog parks into this thing, we've kind of like just put it carte blanche throughout the code. And so now people are required, according to what I'm reading, people are required to have seasonal parking permits to park at Stotsky Park. That because we've introduced parks into parking permits.
So,
I
what we really
I don't
should
read
do
that, but, I mean,
is
well, you and I will
eliminate-
debate that one, but, yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't know why, I think the fact that when we looked at this through other townships, the dog parks were part of recreational parks.
And they probably should be.
So that's why I think this article was apropos for this to be inserted, so.
It should be a separate article. Beaches should be one
Yeah.
article.
Well, that's-
Recreation facilities should be another article.
Right.
And dog parks should be an
Yeah,
article
an
unto
maybe
itself.
under recreation.
Probably a
facilities.
very good recommendation. One of the things, and I'll make this real brief, one of the things you've stricken from the code was allowing dogs on the beach except for seeing eye dogs. You've stricken that.
Yes.
Nowhere in the code do you mention that you're allowing guide dogs. You are allowing dogs with permits, but you're not saying what those permits entail. So are those permits
I-
being
I-
issued for guide dogs? Well, that's great, but it doesn't say it in the code.
And I don't understand that now, that we're allowing dogs on the beaches,
We're not,
but the permit
Well, by
says we
permit.
are. 48-23.
right.
It says we are, you can,
By
if you have a permit, you can bring your dog to
But the
any
only
beach.
permit, right, but
Right.
the only permit a dog is allowed to be on the beach is a seeing eye dog. The only permit that town clerk would have, to issue would be for dog parks.
Took that
That's the
out
only
of
permit that we have.
Well, you took seeing eye dog out.
And the CNI dog has to have a
Right.
permit, so
I
now
don't
that
think
means
that-
everybody who has
Right,
a
yeah,
CNI dog
everybody
has to go get a permit? And do they know they have to get a permit? And
Right.
what's the requirement for them to get a permit? I just think we did some things here that shouldn't have happened, and it's a simple,
Senior
Yeah, that's right.
what's assisted living
That's
community?
right.
it seems to be a simple code,
I mean-
but
It
it got all
Yes.
Right.
botched up.
It basically is. I mean, maybe because a lawyer wrote it, it might be a little disconcerting, but you're right, it should be a little more simplified. Basically, we're not adding any more, the whole idea was to add
The
dog
dog
parks in, off-leash, in the dog parks. The dogs would have to be permitted because we want to make sure they're licensed, we want to make sure they're
Sure.
up there with their shots, and that they're, you know,
Right,
health-wise,
and
good.
section 4824 pretty much sums it up.
Exactly.
Your comments sum up our whole code.
Well, let me start on this
And there's only
chapter.
so much time tonight.
This
Eric,
is a
so-
chapter, and that was it. I mean, I think I've pretty pushed my 5 minutes here,
Well,
but I think there's a lot of holes in this. I think there's a lot of things that you know, and I don't want to close the dog park. I want the dog park
But
open.
I tell you what, I
but-
think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit back down, and maybe code revision would have to look at this more extensively, not just because the simple thing of adding dog parks seemed to upset this apple cart, but maybe we do have to really define a separate code for beaches and recreational facilities, and not, maybe to be more definitive.
Yeah, I agree. I think this might be a Ray Coyne winter project,
Yeah, but, yeah.
since he's in charge of both.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody's going to get issued summonses for not having permits because nobody knows you're supposed to not have a permit
Well, the
or
per- No, but
whatever.
we're gonna get a
except
lot
in the
of
dog
comments.
park.
Well, the permit on the car, it does say only, it has to be by permit designated only areas. So those are our beaches and our cul-de-sacs on the beach roads. So it is defined that way. Not everybody needs a permit to go to Stotsky Park, and that's not, it didn't add that here. They're saying it has to
Well,
be at, the last sentence
I'll-
there says it has to be at a designated parking by permit only area. which
I-
they are at the beaches, so.
Yeah,
But
so
we're gonna
anyway,
get-
I think you need to look at it. That's my public comment. I think it's, I'm sorry.
I think we'll
it's
get a
just,
lot of calls if there's dogs on the beaches.
I think so
Oh, I-
too, but I
yeah,
think there's
the
a lot
bathing
more
lot.
here, so
On
I'm
the
done.
On the bathing beaches, and it says
all
here
it says.
that they can go there if they have a permit.
Public beach, you don't want a beach, but public beach.
Does anybody else wish to be heard on this matter? All right, I'm going to leave this open for written comment until May. I just looked at the calendar, 25th, and what we'll do,
When's the next town board meeting?
June 5.
June
Yeah.
5. So what I'm hoping to do is, because we want to open this, because
Well-
if there's nothing substantive, nothing other substantive, let's get the park open.
Okay.
So we don't have that in front of us. And then, I think this is almost a Ray Coyne, sit down in the wintertime and when things slow down and kind of sort through what he
Okay.
thinks should be done and then report
Yeah,
back
but
to the board.
if dogs, if this is for the summer now,
What?
then we're gonna get a lot of phone calls with dogs being on the beach.
Can we just change, Bob,
Dogs
this,
is,
what I'm
you know
afraid.
what, you know what?
If
If
any
we- if
substantive-
it read-
We're
if
getting
it
substantive
read-
change is gonna require another
if
public
it-
hearing.
Right, and let me just
Yeah.
say one thing before people read this and not really understand it. To make it clear that a permit is required from the town clerk for a guide dog. The original language was at 4818, it didn't make it clear that a permit was required. The new provision, 4823, which you're reading, states that no person owning or being in custody of any animal shall cause or permit such animal to enter any area designated as a public bathing, beach, recreation center, or facility, park, playground, unless authorized permit by the town clerk. This prohibition is identical to the 4818, except the stated above this provision makes clear a permit is required. And here's a second sentence that says, if the individual receives a permit for a guide dog, and you're right, we should clarify guide dog, must be kept on a leash, where the prior legislation did. So, to say that this says you can let your dog run on a bathing beach just isn't so,
No,
because
you
right
can't,
now we
I
don't.
didn't say run, I said have them on the beach.
We don't, we never have, and we
It
never
says
will.
it
This doesn't
authorized
allow.
by permit issued by the town clerk.
The only permit the town clerk will be issuing is for dog park. That's the only permit that we have.
Yeah, but that doesn't say it here. That's
Further
what-
on it does.
Public bathing
Doesn't
beach,
say
yeah.
it here.
Further on it does.
Let's,
Further on it does.
Second one it does, second sentence.
That should be the only thing that we change it, is put that in there, I think.
yeah, I mean, if you said, no
Right.
person owning or being custodian of any animal shall cause or permit such animal to enter any area designated as a public bathing beach unless they are a guide dog with a
Right.
permit from
The
the
guide
town
dog, I don't know why
clerk.
that language got dropped.
And
but,
then, new sentence, recreation center or facilities, parks or playgrounds unless authorized by permit issued by the town clerk for a guide dog, except as set forth in 48-24.
problem is that then you're not opening the dog park until probably August by the time this thing gets adopted.
But we can't just.
Well-
Because you can't just change it without going back to public hearing if it, and that sounds more like a
Let's
substantive.
sit down and look at, well, I don't know
change.
when code division meets, but we'll sit down, I'll talk to Emery tomorrow. It's really a matter of interpretation. Emery's very comfortable with this, and believe me, I've argued with her last night till 10 o'clock at night about this, and she says, no, we're not allowing any more access to anything that we already have. This is just clarifying it, it's, so, I'll let
We
the
wanna
lawyers
get
hash
the
it
dog
out.
park open, so I believe that we adopt what we have to get it open, so we don't look silly having this dog park sitting there, and, then we will go back and fix it. But let's get the dog park open.
Which is
Agree.
very nice.
Agree, and then you go back,
I'll
you do
look at
and
that.
then you do a whole new redraft
I
of
think you
chapter
have to-
48.
Exactly.
Yeah, and just fix all of it, not just seeing eye dogs, let's get recreation, Eric's right, let's get the recreation out of the beaches, let's get the beaches, and the recreation facilities, the recreation facilities. But that's a wholesale, let's just get the
Yeah,
facility
that's
open.
different, but, you know, I don't like this section.
I agree, but let's
I
get it
agree with
open
that.
and
I agree with John.
I think we
I
all
don't know how we
agree,
can approve that.
I can't.
but
Because
then
it
you're
doesn't
not
allow it,
gonna
you
have
to
your
read
dog
it and
park.
understand it. Now,
Yeah,
I'll give you the notes.
but I
Talk
think
to Anne Marie, then you'll be able to understand it. I know it's, looking at it as, without understanding all the nuances of how it's incorporated in there, it gives that impression, but it's not. It's not.
But we
It's not.
wanna get the dog
Or
park
I think we
open.
will agree that the language isn't right. I mean,
We
John
all
Donne, the
agree.
legislature
That's
is
why I'm
written by
arguing. I
attorney.
don't agree.
Time after time after time after time, year after year after year, so there could be some changes here.
We
We'll bring it
all
back.
agree, but
Right.
if you look at the schedule for the town, we would have to rewrite
You
it.
can't get the dog park open without this.
No.
I can't.
Well,
Yeah,
you
well,
can
Why not?
We can't, they just
Can't
don't need a
regulate it.
permit, that's all, they just don't have to have a permit.
Because
Yeah,
dogs
regulate.
aren't permitted in
You're not gonna
town
get-
parks.
You're not gonna get fees in.
You don't have a lock anyway for that.
There will be, there's no other today.
Okay, the point is, let's get the dog park open, and then let's fix it. I think that's get the dog park open, and then we can come back and fix it. We can fix it immediately, or we can wait.
Start repost to fixing it.
Diane's not gonna issue, I don't think there's gonna be people banging on the door to get permits to walk on the beach.
Why don't we discuss it at the work session and have our
But she has no
attorney,
guidance to issue.
we'll give them our things
So she has no-
and let the attorney,
Right, our work session maybe, Emery.
Yeah, we can.
Explain
If
it
there's any
to us as a
phone
board.
calls,
Talk
then
about
I
it
can
tomorrow.
refer to our attorney's office.
Tara, put this on tomorrow so we can discuss it at
Yeah,
work
get Emery in.
session.
Okay.
And
So I
with
got it,
Anne
I
Marie.
got it
But
flipped
the
on.
goal is, guys, let's open the park. It's built. We don't need another one of those built parks out there that we can't use. All right, I think I closed the hearing.
You did.
You did.
And,
And
May
it was
25th.
good that we had
we're-
this debate, because it took you right through all the other meeting times.
Okay, the next public hearing is scheduled for 7:10, and that's a consideration of local law amending Chapter 101 entitled Vehicles and Traffic of the Riverhead Town Code, Article 3, Traffic Regulations. John, is this one of yours?
This here is, this here is for a, no right turn at the intersection of Roanoke Avenue and Middle Road. If you're traveling east on Middle Road, you cannot make a right turn on that red light. And this is the reason why, is because there's only one lane of traffic there, and it would tie up too much as hazardous, because people are coming west, they have the arrow, and sometimes they are not looking and you try to sneak in ahead of them.
Right.
There could be an accident, so we're limiting a right turn
On red.
on red at the intersection of Middle Road and Roanoke Avenue.
All right, does anybody else wish to be heard on this subject?
Actually, if there's a car going straight, that's a T intersection, you shouldn't be making a right.
Not seeing anybody. If board's done with comment, we'll leave it open till May 25th for,
I think Riverhead should
Written
do away with
comment.
no rights on reds throughout the whole town.
okay, 7:15 having arrived. This is a consideration of local law entitled Taxi Cabs and Vehicles for Hire of the Riverhead Town Code. We're gonna open this public hearing, but the Department of Justice has actually weighed in and commented on our code, so this time it's not us not getting it right. The Department of Division of Criminal Justice wants some amendments to this code, so I'm gonna open it for public comments. This is for the fingerprinting for our taxi cabs and vehicles for hire. Councilman Dunleavy's legislation. If there's anybody that wants to comment on this, they can. If not, I'm gonna close it for public hearing. Close public hearing, anybody? No, not seeing anybody. We'll close the public hearing and leave it open for written comment on May 25th, but it is gonna come back up because the Division of Criminal Justice wants us to amend it yet again.
Right.
Really?
Okay, 7:20 having arrived. This is a consideration of a local law to add Chapter 67 entitled Filming to the Riverhead Town Code. Bob, why don't you give us a brief synopsis of this?
Well, it's would add an entire new chapter if this local law were to be adopted by the town board. It'd be Chapter 67, and it's entitled Filming. Some of the other towns on the East End have already incorporated language similar to this in order to allow for a permit to be issued by the town clerk for those who are looking to utilize roads, town properties, sidewalks, parking lots that are either town-owned or community development agency-owned, and to simplify the process, hopefully, and streamline it where we have filming companies or still photography companies who want to utilize the township. Presently, we've been doing it on a per diem basis or an agreement type of basis where if an individual wants to use the community development property, for example, we enter into a license agreement with the company. In fact, that's the case later. You'll see a resolution with the CDA board where we're doing a 2-day license with a company that wants to do a still shoot at the EPCAL property. The process is such that the town clerk would receive the application, there'd be an application fee, there would be a fee associated with how many days they intend to film, a cleanup fee, and if there's a necessity that the police be required to close down roads or incorporate traffic control, such as the case with the instance where we had the Cohen brothers using the Water District property, there would also be an advance deposit that would be required to the police so that their involvement would likewise get compensated. So the idea is to allow for this filming process as opposed to doing it by resolution and agreement.
What was happening before is I had to wait for a town board meeting, a work session, a town board meeting, and this, as you said, streamlines the process.
We hope.
Oh.
And this, and I think you may have pointed out, this is just on town properties.
Yes.
So it's not in the private or
The
anywhere else.
67.2 is the applicable section, and it talks about when a permit is required, and it states that it's upon the streets, sidewalks, or other property owned by the town or the town community development agency.
All right, does anybody wish to be heard on this? Not seeing anyone. I will close the public comment portion and leave it open for written comment until May 25th. Before we go to CDA, I have a resolution that's untable and withdraw, and this is Resolution 224. Authorizes the supervisor to execute an agreement with Eaton Corporation for emergency battery service. Can we untable and withdraw this?
I'd like to move off the table a resolution 224. So move.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded as to untable and withdraw.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes,
The resolution is untabled
and withdraw.
and withdrawn.
Is this further in? Okay, yeah. All right, so I'll call it now. Resolution.
Oh, I thought we did it all at once.
Oh,
We
okay.
just tabled it.
We untabled.
We
it.
untabled it, that's all we did.
Okay.
Oh, you
So shall we?
Well, do another one. I thought we
Okay.
did both.
That's-
Withdraw it.
Okay.
Okay, so where we at? We gotta take.
Can I make a motion that the
Yeah,
Make a
untable
motion to
resolution?
withdraw.
224, I make a
Okay,
resolution.
I'll make a motion to withdraw resolution 224.
I'll
And second.
Good, let's get it done.
Moved and seconded as to withdraw.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution 224 has been withdrawn.
Okay, Chris, CDA, can we get a motion?
any comments on the resolution?
Oh, we have comments on the resolutions. Anybody have any comments on the resolutions? Not seeing anybody. Chris,
Okay.
CDA.
I like to,
Yes.
I'd like to close the town board meeting and open the community development meeting. So move.
And seconded?
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
The CDA meeting is open. CDA Resolution 6 authorizes the chairman to execute an agreement with New York and Atlantic Railway Company to use railroad track and rail infrastructure at EPCAL and conduct freight rail operations.
So move.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
The resolution is therefore duly adopted. CDA Resolution Number 7 authorizes the chairman to execute a license agreement with North 6 Incorporated.
So moved.
And seconded?
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
The resolution is therefore duly adopted.
Before we move forward, I have two resolution 8s for
Yeah, there's
the
another.
YMCA. Is one
One
of them?
has the dates.
One of them is a new
for the
one.
hearing.
The one that wasn't in the package is new?
Yes,
right.
so that has the dates filled in.
Okay. So if I read it correctly. Okay, can you get a motion, George, on that?
Okay.
CDA Resolution Number 8 is a resolution calling a public hearing on the Community Development Agency's designation of YMCA of Long Island Incorporated as a qualified and eligible sponsor for the lease, purchase, and development of approximately 7.3 acres located within the premises known as the Enterprise Park at Calverton.
Where's Sal when you need him?
Consistent with the goals and objectives of the Calverton Enterprise Park Urban Renewal Plan in 1998.
Okay, so moved.
And seconded?
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio,
Yes.
Gabrielson,
Yes.
Wooten,
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
The resolution is therefore duly adopted, and that completes the business of the CDA.
Thank
And
you.
a motion to.
I'd like to close the CDA meeting and reopen the town board meeting. So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Town board meeting is reopened.
Water. Okay, Diane?
Start with, okay. Myself organized. Resolution 352.
2012 CHIPS Reconstruction Road Improvement Project, budget adoption. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 353.
Animal Shelter Donation Fund, 2012 budget adjustment. So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 354.
The General Police Fund budget adjustment. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 355.
Street Lighting District budget adjustment. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 356.
Authorizes town supervisor to execute final change order for entrance to Calverton Enterprise Park recreational facility. So moved.
George, this is all.
And seconded.
Yes, it's the 2300, it's actually owed.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 357.
Authorizes the town supervisor to file state form TE-9-A. So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 358.
This accepts the resignation of a part-time court officer. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Wish John Grotzky full of success. Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 359.
Accepts the resignation of a part-time kennel attendant. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 360.
Accepts the resignation of a part-time senior account clerk typist. So moved.
John.
Second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes, isn't she retiring?
She retired.
She
yes.
did.
So,
She's retired twice.
She wrote us a very nice letter that she's
Okay.
loved working for the town and she is
Yeah,
moving
she came
on.
Back, she came back
Okay.
part-time to train her.
She was here over
Vote
30
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I vote yes too. Maureen Lynn is truly an asset to that water district, and I think Gary Penzick is gonna be sorely missing her. And we wish her the best, you know, she came to see me and she's basically said it's time to do something else after 30 years.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 361.
Appoints a part-time account clerk typist in the senior center program department. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 362.
This establishes a standard workday for elected officials. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please. I don't see Meg, but I know that they put all these other, she's a department head, what is she doing here? She put everybody's name on here that just got reelected. This is the same as last year as far as we know?
Correct.
I'm not on it.
Did you?
I'm not able to re-enter the retirement system.
That's why, because you're in with the
Okay.
police retirement system, he's not in the same.
Bill, do you want to talk about this? Do you have a comment on this? Why is not Meg?
I work here 20 years
just
and I get
remind
anything
her?
more than elected.
Department heads are supposed to come to these meetings.
Got it.
It's actually a
Several of them
requirement,
have it.
it's a requirement of
As
the
I remember,
retirement.
I will tell you to remind. Sorry,
That's
Bill
okay.
always comes.
It's a retirement of the retirement system to establish a day so that when we collect all the data and see how many hours appointed and elected officials work, we can then report to the retirement system how many days they get credit for. If you're not getting credit for it, you don't need to do that. So only people who are involved, only people who are currently getting credit for the retirement system need to have to worry about the calendar. But this is just to establish a work day.
I understand. I know this is gonna come back to me, to bite me on the blogs, but boy, I wish I'd just worked 7 hours a day in this job. All right, 362, did I call it?
Did call.
Oh, you did call it?
Yep,
Yeah, he did.
I established
Yeah,
stand
yeah, we
record.
vote.
Okay.
And you seconded?
And
Okay.
George seconded?
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes, I guess.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 363.
Appoints a temporary student intern 1 to the engineering department. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Gilbert? Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 364.
Hold on, you said a Boy Scout? We in here for a merit badge or something? Yes? Oh, well, when we're done, we want to talk to you.
Since through this meeting, you get 2.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. You're up first after resolution, sir. Son. Go ahead, Diane.
Okay. Resolution 364.
Appoints a temporary full-time clerk in the accounting department. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Temporary full-time. Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 365.
Forwards Town of Riverhead Plan to the Suffolk County Industrial Commercial Incentive Board. So moved.
Seconded.
All right, discussion. Jody, have you seen, I know you were looking at, are these the codes we wanted?
Yeah.
The deputy supervisor and
He just
Rick
gave you,
Hanley.
didn't he?
And
Liz gave me.
this is a program that the town has always been involved in, I guess since 2003. Most of the towns in Suffolk County and villages are part of this Suffolk County incentive program. And this program opts for incentives between 10 and 50,000 or above 50,000. So we are saying between 10 and 50,000. When you spend a minimum of 10,000, a maximum of 50,000, you'll be entitled to certain benefits if you prove something to the assessor's office that you've spent this money and it's improvement to certain areas.
What was the codes that we excluded? Do you have them?
Yeah, she gave them to me. There you go.
This is something that Rick
Oh,
completed
let's give them out to
and
us.
gave us
That's it.
all today.
Yeah. When does that be done by?
Well,
6 months ago?
Yeah, actually 8 months ago. The other towns and the county has been waiting to adopt it. Riverhead is the last one to respond. Tracy came and talked to us at work session 8 months ago about this.
All right, so these are what we're excluding. So the rest of them we include, which there are numerous. All right, well, I'm okay with excluding these, so. Moved and seconded, I guess, unless there's more discussion, I guess we vote.
I think he's gonna talk to us on Thursday about this, but
Oh, we gotta vote on it.
We're ready for the vote. Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
These are the ones that we're getting
These are the ones we're excluding.
Excluding.
Rick, those are the ones we're excluding, right?
excluded, okay.
Everything else that's permitted is last.
What else is new?
If they're on the map, which Rick is still working on the map. We've
Yes,
been out of
yes,
our
yes.
GIS. We don't have anybody in GIS.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Exactly. Make sure they never do.
seeing that I did not, go over this, I'm gonna abstain.
Walter.
I'm trusting in my staff, yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 366.
Well, Jill was helpful with
Right,
it, so.
that's,
I was just waiting to see the exclusions, that's all I have, but we knew it was coming.
Yeah, but-
366, set salaries for 2012 summer personnel for the recreation department, so moved.
And seconded?
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 367.
Appoint seasonal beach attendants to the Recreation Department. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 368.
Appoints a seasonal clerk to the Recreation Department. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 369.
369. Appoints a seasonal head lifeguard to the Recreation Department. So moved.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 370.
Appoint seasonal lifeguards to the Recreation Department. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 371.
Appoints a seasonal beach manager to the Recreation Department. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 372.
Appoints a fill-in seasonal beach manager to the Recreation Department. So moved.
And second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 373.
So you know the summer's coming. Appoint seasonal scorekeepers to the Recreation Department. So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 374.
Appoint seasonal water safety instructors to the Rec Department. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 376. 375, sorry.
Accepts the resignation of zoning board member. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
No.
Really? Dunleavy.
I just want to say that Charles Stefani did a great job on the ZBA, and I'm going to,
You're on the wrong resolution.
wait, no, don't go.
Yeah, he's right.
I got it.
I lied.
Huh?
You're
But
right.
anyway, he did a great job, and I'm gonna miss him. I just wish him luck. So moved. Yes, I did.
Okay. Dunleavy. No,
Yes.
Yeah, that was a yes. Okay, Walter.
What are we on, 375?
We are.
Yes, and you did a great job, and thank you for your service,
He
Jules.
did. That's why I don't want to let him go.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 376.
Authorizes the supervisor to execute a purchase of diesel fuel agreement with the Jamesport Fire District regarding fuel. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
I'm gonna vote yes. This is to help our taxpayers out. We're gonna buy some excess fuel that the Jamesport Fire District has, so they don't have to throw it away, to save the taxpayers some money. And I think it's a good idea, and I vote yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 377.
Authorize the supervisor to execute professional service agreement with L.K. McLean Associates P.C. for Hubbard Avenue drainage improvements. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 378.
This approves agreement with Unisys for maintenance of the emergency battery system. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 379.
Rescinds Resolution 590 of 2011 and awards bid for Meeting House Creek Bulkhead renovation project. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
I'm going to abstain. South Shore Docks was a client.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 380.
Awards bid for EPCAL recreational facility ball field improvement project. So moved.
And seconded.
How much is this?
We getting there, George.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
I just want to point out, this is to finish the ball fields. This would include the line fencing, dugouts, clay and fields, the bullpen, and the walkways. So this should wrap it up.
Lights?
Not
No,
yet.
no lights yet.
Not yet.
Someday.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Wooten.
And a nice car without tires. Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 381.
381. Authorize the supervisor to accept a drainage easement from owner of real property designated as Suffolk County Tax Map number 600-100-2-23.1. Sandra T. Gosman. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 382.
This approves the Chapter 90 application of the Rivered Elks Lodge 2044 for their carnival, which is May 25th through the 28th. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 383.
Approves Chapter 90, application of the Group of the East End Incorporated as Peconic Estuary Community Day, June 2nd, 2012. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 384.
Approves Chapter 90 application of PC Richard & Son Barbecue Tent Sale, May 24th through May 28th, 2012. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 385.
Approves Chapter 90 application of Peconic Land Trust. Appreciation lunch for donors and supporters, June 2nd, 2012. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 386.
This authorizes the town clerk to publish and post a public notice to consider a local law to amend Chapter 10 entitled Civil Claims of the Riverhead Town Code. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 387.
Authorize town clerk to publish and post public notice to consider local law to amend Chapter 90 entitled Taxi Cabs and Vehicles for Hire of the Riverhead Town Code. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 388.
Authorizes town clerk to publish and post a public notice to consider the Riverhead Sewer District's purchase of property described as Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-129-4-8. So moved.
John?
And seconded.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 389.
Rescinds only that portion of resolution number 312 adopted on May 1, 2012, authorizing a public hearing for a proposed amendment to Chapter 106 and authorize the town clerk to publish and post a public notice to consider local law to amend Chapter 106 entitled Waterways of the Riverhead Town Code. A corrected version from which appeared as part of Resolution 312 adopted May 1, 2012.
This must be an Anne Marie Prudenti resolution.
Yeah, this is that mode, yeah, this is an electric motor. I'll second.
And it's allowing for the emergency personnel
Right.
to get on the river with the motor.
That's exactly.
Okay, this is, okay.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 390.
This authorizes town clerk to publish and post a public notice to consider another local law to amend Chapter 108 entitled Zoning of the Riverhead Town Code, Article 23, Residence RC District. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Fifth time's a charm.
Boy, I'm telling you, we'll finally get a public hearing again.
Resolution adopted.
Thank you.
Can't legislate a dog park, how are we gonna do this here?
Resolution 391.
Authorize agreement with Public Employer Risk Management Associations, Inc. It's the Northeast Association Management Incorporated. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
I think it's something else.
Yes, yep.
You're a yes. Okay. Resolution adopted. Resolution 392.
Authorizes the supervisor to execute an agreement with New York and Atlantic Railway Company to use railroad track and rail infrastructure at EPCAL and conduct freight rail operations. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 393.
Accepts official check from ARA Plumbing Corporation as approved drain layer for Riverhead Sewer District. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, vote please. This is for a bond, right?
Mm-hmm.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Dunleavy. You're out of order.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 394.
This authorizes the execution of an agreement with Converge Technology Group Incorporated, CTG. So moved.
And seconded.
This is for the virtual,
The what?
what Lori Puchinsky was talking to us about at work session, the
Oh, this is that
virtual.
$2,500 that we're gonna.
No,
No.
this is what she budgeted for.
Oh,
which
the
is
35,000, okay, yep. Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 395.
Authorize supervisor to execute an agreement with Horton Avenue Materials LLC. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Is this that,
Down at Connecticut Avenue.
Yeah.
right,
We're
so
gonna
we
pay
found,
$3,700 to take it all down and make it go away. You remember that thing you took
Right.
on the tour of the
I know
town?
Yes.
we were gonna think of anything that was recyclable.
They're gonna, that's why
They
it's
would
only
take away the
$3,700,
so we're
because
not
they're
gonna
taking
come out
it
ahead,
all.
'cause there's a lot of copper up there.
Right, that's why it's only, it's a
Well,
big job to take
I
that,
know.
it's a big
We
tower.
had that big,
It wasn't stolen, right?
transformer center.
I'm
And it
surprised
was-
it wasn't stolen.
Well, there was, a guy got arrested 2 years ago.
Good.
$50,000 ago.
Some of the good stuff's going, yeah.
Yeah, it says that they submitted the lowest responsible proposal,
They did.
so.
Let's vote on this.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are we?
Yes.
What vote?
Yes.
You're a yes, okay.
Second?
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 396.
Authorizes publication of notice to solicit proposals for implementation of New York State Department of State BOA grant. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted.
You didn't take me there. He wouldn't have went. This guy knows everybody. I don't mean to editorialize, but he takes me on this tour, shows me this tower that we own, was unlocked and everything else. So look, we move quickly.
That's right, we moved quickly,
That
we're
was what,
taking
2
it
weeks
down.
ago?
2 weeks ago.
So
we're
nobody
gonna
can
take
So
get
my
hurt.
question is, I don't upset the apple cart, how did we get that out to bids and back so quick?
It was, because it's such a low price, you just have to get,
Yes.
So,
John Reed did it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, John Reed did it.
not a steal there.
Resolution 397.
Pay the bills. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted.
Didn't do anything.
All right. Young man, would you like to tell us what badge you're? No,
Oh,
you
no,
gotta
could
come
you come
up to the
microphone,
podium. Will you
please?
introduce yourself?
Over
Right up to
here.
the podium here. This is your moment in the sun here.
We like to see Boy Scouts, you guys do a great job.
Absolutely.
And the Eagle Scouts are looking for projects, so if any board member or anybody of the public knows of a project that they would like the Eagle Scouts to work on to beautify our town or to help out with something, let let me know.
All right, son, what's your name and what are you doing?
My name is Brandon Dorsley, and I'm part of Boy Scout Troop, Shoreham, Wind River, 161. And I'm doing the Communications Merit Badge and the Citizenship and Community Merit Badge. And for one of the requirements, I have to come here and, like, listen to a meeting.
Did you know you would have to speak?
No.
What school do you go to?
Albert G. Purdell Middle School, it's in Shoreham.
And you like Boy Scouts? Good group? Well, happy to have you here. I see you, Mom. I'm assuming Mom brought you?
Yeah.
Happy to have you here. And you have any questions of us?
Yes.
Yes. So we're getting out of here. Go ahead.
Well, like, how's it like being like a council member?
It's an interesting job. I speak for myself, and the board members will weigh in. It's a very rewarding job, and it's very difficult. And one of the most difficult things is balancing the needs of all the various interests of the town, whether it's business and residents, or development, or economic and employees. It's very difficult to discern what the right path is. And what I have found for me personally is that you have to have a solid core set of values that you can rely on in making those decisions. And I'll let the other board.
I just want to say that I find it very rewarding. And you can't make everybody happy. But you know, we're here for the whole town of Riverhead, not just for one person or one segment of the town, but we have to look out. So that's why it's hard to balance, because we have to look out for the whole town of Riverhead and make decisions based on that.
Has anyone like given you any trouble?
Yep.
No. I would say it's really, it takes a, really takes a special person to put themselves out in the public anyway, to put himself in the public eye. It's really a job of public service more than anything. I came out of the police field, so mine's more like public service, but you really have to, sometimes, you know, when you're sick, when you're a kid, sometimes you gotta, you know, your mom used to give you cod liver oil or something that tasted bad, but you knew it was gonna make you better. So sometimes we as a board sometimes have to make decisions based on what the effects might be years from now, and sometimes people, it's a hard pill for some people to swallow sometimes. But in the end, we try to make the best decisions we can for the public and look out for the, because we all live here, we're all residents here, so we want the best for our town as well. I love the Boy Scouts too.
Wait, I just have one more question.
Absolutely. I didn't know brought him up. He's a pretty talkative young man.
Were any of you guys Boy Scouts?
I was a Cub Scout and a Weeblo, and then after that, I left.
I have
And
two
don't
Boy
know why.
Scouts.
Yeah. I was a Boy Scout, and I went to Camp Painting Hollow
I've been there. It's nice.
years ago. So I mean, I know what scouting is and what it can do for you, and
I wasn't.
it looks
Sorry.
like you're an upstanding citizen and going to be a great leader, and that's what it makes you. Okay, for the different badges that you have to do, and the different commands that you have to show.
So
Thank
you're
you
at
so
the
much.
Alfred Purdell Middle School. Who's your
Albert.
social?
Wait, what?
Who's your social studies teacher?
Mr. Schmidt.
Mr. Caskey is my neighbor, and I think Mr. Caskey teaches.
He's my English teacher.
He's your English teacher. I wasn't sure social studies was an English teacher. Well, you can tell him you met the town supervisor
He had
and the board. Well, thank you very much.
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Thank you.
Does anybody else wish to talk to the board tonight? Not seeing anybody. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion, we adjourn.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Yeah, that was good. There's a lot of it. What's that?